The CAF Interclub competitions are almost back on our screens and ready to thrill us again. The recent quarter-final draw in Doha, Qatar created a palpable buzz on street corners and also capital cities across Africa. With teams like Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates kept apart, dreams of an all-South African final still remains alive. SC, what do you make out of this draw? The CAF Champions League and the Confederations Cup draws. Which games are you looking forward to?
I'll tell you one thing, the matchups in this are very interesting, and I like the fact that you told us that we've got a dream final on the plate for us as Southern Hemisphere people. We look forward to probably seeing an Orlando Pirates and Sundowns probably pick it up in the final. That hasn't happened in the history of our football. It would be great. But for me, the two fixtures that I'm looking at would have to be Mamelodi Sundowns and Aspirants, also Al Ahly and Al Hilal. Yeah.
Okay, and Orlando Pirates game?
Look, Orlando Pirates and MCL just have never met in their history. So it's 2-in-1. You know, you can see the two teams going at each other and probably pushing them out. MCL just is a team that is on the rise when you look at where they are. You know, they've got a new sponsorship, they've got a new ownership that has been taking over the team. And you look at Pirates, Jose in his third season, I think he's in trouble if he doesn't walk away with this. He has a lot to do in this one.
So let's look at the current form of the South African teams in the league and look at what they've done so far in the Champions League. 2016 was the last time Mamelodi Sundowns did it. Orlando Pirates, it dates back to the 90s, the last time they did it. Tell me, are they in a good position right now? Are they in good condition to actually win this competition this season?
For the sake of football, it's quite a difficult one to just say they're in a good position, because you look at Mamelodi Sundowns, firstly, they're coming up against a team that knocked them out. And the interesting thing about this is that the coach that knocked them out is the one that's coaching Sundowns. And it's quite a telling story to say, can he push Sundowns to the next level? But when you look at Sundowns in the Premier League alone, it shows you that he's probably getting into those elements that say they might just push it to that extent. Then you look at Pirates on the other hand. They're on the rise with Jose, you know. As much as, yes, they've got issues there and there in terms of squad depth. I say squad depth, people will look at me and think, what is he talking about? I mean, he's been playing the same team over and over. And when he changes the team, they seem to struggle, especially in the second half. So that tells you that he might just find himself in trouble when it comes to this one.
SC Stellenbosch in the Confederations Cup, do they stand a chance?
Who are they facing? Zamalek. These are the defending champions. No doubt. I don't see them actually, to be honest with you, I'm sorry guys, I don't see them coming out of this one alive.
All right, well, let's go back to social media because we have more controversial comments and moments coming from social media. We saw like what happened recently with Ademola Lookman when his coach came out to criticize his penalty-taking skills. SC, do you believe that coaches criticizing their players in public, do you believe it's a wrong thing or it inspires them to do better?
I'll tell you one thing. We say criticizing in public, but then we don't realize one thing, that when they are playing on the pitch, it's literally public, you know. The difference here is it's not a post or probably an interview that he's doing directly, but he's sitting on the bench and talking to his players and telling them word for word that I'm not impressed with you doing this. But at the end of the day, I think the coach was not professional enough. He should have kept that to himself. And probably at training or probably after the game, he could have just told him that, look, man, this is what we require from you. And you're also protecting the club by doing that as a coach.
But I love the way Lookman replied to that. He scored a brace against Empoli and also finished as the man of the match. But he's not the only African player doing the business overseas. I found some African diamonds in England, and here they are. Coming in at number 3 is Abdoulaye Doucouré, the Mali international who was recently involved in a brutal brawl with Curtis Jones after provoking Liverpool fans, was better behaved this week. The West African Evertonian was on target against Manchester United. Doucouré headed home from close range after Jack Harrison's initial shot was only parried by Andre Onana. The 1.83-meter tall box-to-box midfielder is a free agent at the end of the season, but his rejuvenated form might inspire the toughest hierarchy to offer him a new contract. That was his second goal and his first assist of the season. O'Shea. Coming in at number 2 this week is Brian Mbeumo. There is already rumors circulating that this indomitable lion that plays his club football for Brentford is on Liverpool's transfer radar. He has been simply superb this season. He got another goal and assist against Leicester, and it was another worldie. As soon as he got the ball on the right, he had only one thing on his mind, and that was to cut inside and tear the back of the net with a powerful shot to the far corner. Boom! La Duma! What a goal. That is now 14 goals and 5 assists in 26 appearances. Not bad at all. At number 1 this week, you wouldn't believe who, is the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah. Back in 2018, Liverpool's lethal number 11 was crowned Africa's best player on the shores of Accra, Ghana. And you just wonder if he's not due for another one with the way he has been playing lately. Salah provided another goal and assist in a vital 2-0 win for Liverpool over Manchester City, and also another assist in their 2-0 win over Newcastle that took the Reds 13 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Salah, don't worry about the jaga-jaga nonsense Jamie Carragher has been talking about. I see a Ballon d'Or in your future. Amen. Arsenal fans, I beg make you no cry. You no fit overtake Liverpool. Those are my 3 African diamonds for this week. Essie, I have to ask you, first of all, if you agree with my list and who your African diamond for this week is.
Interesting top 3. I have to applaud you on that. There's a guy in there, Mo Salah. I think he answers Jamie Carragher on the pitch more than anything else. Right. But though, let me give you a guy, Borussia Dortmund in Germany. Recently just got 4 goals in 1 match. The guy's got 20 matches that he played, and he scored 13 goals so far. So it tells you a lot about this 27-year-old. He's coming strong and probably a replacement for Haaland. A stretch, but definitely getting into that position.
Okay, can you give us his name?
Sergio Guirassy.
Serhou.
Yeah, Serhou Guirassy. Sorry, rather Serhou Guirassy.
Serhou Guirassy. We saw him in the AFCON qualifiers. And, well, I hope he didn't make your team cry because it was on fire in those qualifiers. Serhou Guirassy. On that note, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be back with Auntie D's Ski. Stay tuned.